Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I just want to holler at y'all real quick, man, because listen, I know how tough it can be as a chosen one, coming to the realization that you might be here for a different reason. A lot of the times, we will have it glued in our minds that we are going to be this, we are going to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to become this. We're going to live like that. And then, when you start waking up and then you start realizing that, hey, I might be here for a greater purpose. And then next thing you know, you have these abilities that you never knew that you had. It's like, where did this come from? I never knew that I had this. I never saw myself doing this. And it's tripping me out. You know what I mean? And I'm here to tell you, just don't be too tripped out about it. You know what I mean? Don't feel too bad or sad about it. Don't let that bring you down and feel like all your dreams, all the work that you put in is just crushed. It's not crushed. All that work and all of the things that you done back there when you thought that you was gonna be this certain person, when you was gonna be doing this certain thing, bro, you were supposed to be doing that. Because what you don't realize is that, man, while you was even in darkness, you was still doing that because that's the only way that you saw yourself. You know what I mean? You saw yourself as an artist. You saw yourself as a rapper. You know what I mean? You saw yourself as a fighter. You saw yourself as an influencer. You know what I mean? And it's like, you gotta understand, even though you was in darkness, you still had that vision. You know what I mean? And you still have that vision. Don't think that that's just all of that past work that you did has just gone down the drain. No, you are still gonna connect with your creative energy, even as you step into your new life. So don't think that all of that work was for no reason. No, you just here for a greater purpose. And guess what? All of that shit is gonna connect down the line. But right now, continue to step into your light and do what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Explore this new talent that you have, this new vision that you have. Because when you wake up as a chosen one, bro, you have a new vision, you have new insight. You see things differently. So guess what? Whatever talent it was that you have and the things that you was doing back there, guess what? It is gonna get better now. Whatever it was you was doing while you was going through that darkness, while you was going through tough times and the visions that you was having and you was still putting in that work, that won't go in vain, bro. You know what I'm saying? You may as well just look at that as practice. Look at that as practice. That was something that never left you. That was something that you always had even while you was going through those dark times. Even while you were suffering and going through that pain, feeling that heartache. You know what I'm saying? Feeling down and out and depressed and stressed out. You still was doing what you was doing. You still was putting in work. You still was creating. You know what I'm saying? You was just creating in a different space, and that's okay. You think that shit just get wiped out just because you realize you were chosen? Well, no. That artistry still come with you. That practice still come with you. You just carrying it in to the next section of your life. You carrying it in there. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can see a lot better than you were seeing back there. So guess what? Your art is gonna be enhanced. It was all in God's plan in the first place, like I be trying to tell y'all. So don't think that, it's over. You know what, I wanted to be that, I wanted to be this, bro. 9 times out of 10, when you was back there doing that, bro, you wasn't ready anyways. You know what I'm saying? But you saw this in your mind and you kept going, bro. So guess what? Whatever it is that you stepping into now, guess what? What you was doing back there is gonna complement that. Whatever it was, whatever purpose that you seen as a purpose, whatever it was that you was creating, whatever it was that you was doing, bro, it is gonna connect perfectly with what you have now, with how you see now, the new talents and the abilities that you never thought you have, that you doing and exhibiting now is gonna work out for you. So don't just be thinking like all of that work, man, I thought I was gonna be, this huge star. I thought I was gonna, be a writer. I thought I was gonna be a poet. I thought I was gonna be a comedian. I thought I was gonna be a baker. I thought I was gonna be doing all of this shit. And lo and behold, now that my eyes is open and I'm realizing I'm a chosen one and I'm having these new abilities and things that I can do now, this new insight, it's like, yo, what's supposed to happen with all of that work that I put in? What's supposed to happen with all of this talent that I got built up? What's supposed to happen with all of my creative energy? What's supposed to happen with this? Bruh, that's coming with you. That's coming with you, bro. It's just it's in a new light now. Just how you in the new light, bro, all of those things gonna be in the new light. And even then, what makes it even more special is that those are memories. You know what I'm saying? Those will take you back down memory lane and you will see how creative, you will see the space that you was in at that time. Those are recordings. Those are documents. That is documentation. That is going to let people know. People, listen, bro, you are being documented. Like I always tell you, the Most High is going to shine you in front of everybody. He is going to put you in front of everybody so everybody can see where you started and where you at now. He going to show people through you what he can do. The Most High is going to use you. So guess what? What you did back there, that's another testimonial right there. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be so inspiring when people can listen or see the things that you done back there and then see you now. Now that you woke up, now that you closer to the Most High, now that you done went through your spiritual awakening, all of those things, now that you can see, bro, it's all a blessing. You know what I'm saying? This whole life is a blessing. Your past is a blessing. Your presence is a blessing. Motherfucker, the future is a blessing. Right now, it's a blessing. So don't think that, don't look down on what you did back there. Listen, bro, that's going to get carried right along with you. That work that you put in back there didn't go in vain. You got to think about how resilient you are. A lot of times we don't even think about how resilient we are to still be here. To still go through all of those things that you was going through. Like, man, I listened to some of my old music and I was in darkness in most of those times. I was addicted to drugs during most of those times. Alcohol during most of those times. Lost during most of those times, bro. And I was still creating fire. I was still creating, man, some of the best music I ever made. But guess what? When I got sober, you know what I'm saying? When I woke the hell up, when I started realizing who I was, when I got myself on a spiritual journey, when I got myself on a semen retention journey, bro, listen, the music that I was making was 10 times as great as that. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? It just was in a new light. It was enhanced. You know, nothing against my past music, but the music that I made when I got myself on these journeys, bro, it was just so much more pure. You know what I'm saying? It was just so much like I could just listen to it straight through. It was nothing but honesty, nothing but how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but you know what I mean? I was throwing in my past pain. I was just throwing in all of my thoughts in it, and it just flowed so naturally. So understand, whatever it was that you was doing in, man, bruh, it's gonna piece right together, and you only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? That's why I haven't wrote or done any music since I've been on this journey after that. You know what I mean? I put that one album out because I was still in the beginning stages of my transition. So you could still even hear where I was playing tug of war with my old self and my new self. But that's okay. That's another document. So guess what? When I decide to pick the pen back up and go back to recording and making music in my new light, bro, listen, it's going to be fire no matter what. It's going to be even more real, more enhanced, more dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, you got to think like that with what you did back there and your talent stepping into the new things that you're doing as well. That don't get thrown in the trash, bro. You went through that. You was resilient for even being able to do that while you was going through what you was going through. You were still able to create, even though you were struggling, going through all of that shit, bro. It's no different from how DMX was or any of these artists that make music or that done some things in their past. Like, listen, you think they didn't reflect like later on, like, yo, how was I able to do this while I was going through all of that? You know what I'm saying? You think about any of the greats that made music. It don't just have to be rap. It could be any type of music. You watch these documentaries and you be like, damn, you know, you would have never thought half of those people was going through what they was going through. You know what I mean? Some of these people you see on TV, you would have never thought. You know what I'm saying? You would have never thought Steve Harvey was homeless. You know what I'm saying? You would have never thought, like, you know, Robin Williams was fighting depression and all of that shit. A lot of these people didn't have to go through some things and they were still able, you know what I'm saying, to put in work just like you. And they made it through. They fought to get to where they was at now, and they really woke up. And then guess what, bro? Their talents carried on. Just even more better. They got more better at the things that they was doing, and even discovered in a new light that they was able to do more things. They didn't know that they was gonna be great at business. They didn't know that they was gonna be great at doing podcasts. They didn't know that they was gonna be great at all these other things. But guess what? That's what happens when you wake up. You see things a lot clearer. You're not as blinded. You're not blinded by substance. You're not blinded by the devil. You're not blinded by demons. You're not blinded by succubus women. You're not blinded by, you know, addiction and all of that shit that usually put the curtain over your eyes, and then you stepping into this only to just lose it all. You know what I'm saying? You stepping into a bunch of blessings only to lose it all. You see it a lot. So understand that you were supposed to go through those things. Don't feel down. Don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like, oh, you know, that like you got nothing left. Nah, bro. You just got more talent. You just got better. The Most High just made you better on top of how resilient and good you was back there. You was just good. You was just good back there. But now you have the opportunity to be great. So take advantage of that moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name JC and the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get